Muted.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, isn't it one beautiful, beautiful morning just to be alive and be what? Single. Yes. Come on, singles. You got to talk to me this morning. Talk to me this morning. We are so glad to be back on part of the SIBN network. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just giving some of y'all time to get in and to enjoy this morning with who? Who you enjoying this morning with? Sister Holy Ghost on wheels. Sister Holy Ghost on wheels. And Lord, what road is she riding this morning? Oh, she riding this morning now. Yes, sir, she riding this morning. You know, she rode Tuesday morning. And she talked about how we were enough. And you know, we right back this morning talking about, okay, I'm enough. And you know what? It is so good. Isn't it just liberating? Listen, let me go ahead on real early and tell you what the phone number is. 319-527-2580. 319-527-2580. You can call in and we can talk about this. You know, I said I was going to maybe just leave it where there was no call in, but I'm a people person. I like fellowship. I like listening to folk and folk listen to me and we just learn from each other. I love it. I love it, y'all. I love it. Excuse me. I love it. And so it's just, you know, I'm inviting you to come on the line. 319-527-2580. And let's talk about you being enough. Let's talk about you already knowing that whether you have somebody in your life or not, you are okay. You know what I'm saying? Maria Shriver said those words. Being able to be by myself is part of knowing that I'm enough. She said that. But you know what? As a single, you have to know that. You have to know if you have to drive up in your driveway every single day or night, go in your house and there's nobody making steps behind you, please, okay. It is just fine because I can go in there and do just what I want to do. I can have me a ball. I can eat what I want. I don't have to worry about it. I got to prepare for somebody else. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Some of us are spouses' loves, and some of us are friendship loves. And you have to know what kind of love you are. I'm going to get into that next week, okay? I'm going to get into that next week. But you have to know that you are all right if there's nobody around. You are all right. Many a times, you know, we get downhearted or depressed because it looks like everybody got somebody to be with, and we just stand by ourselves. We are 35 and we 40 years old, and ain't nobody asked us to marry them yet. Ain't nobody even proposed to us. Honey, please, you will be all right. You hear me? You will be all right. Society has put a time limit on when you can or when you should be married. You know, if you in your 30s and you're not married, what's the matter with you? Lord, child, you ain't got married yet. To the guy that said, man, you ain't found nobody to not win yet. You know, your family a lot of times start putting pressure on your friends that have gotten married. Man, you're still single, dang. When you gonna get married? And all of a sudden, you stop are in this season. You listen to everybody else. Girl, you're going to be old as crap when you get ready to have a child. You better hurry up and go and get married. No, you better hurry up and stay still. Because you'll wind up jumping into something just because the pressure is on. And you'll wish to God that you had never even seen that person. Why? It's not that they are a bad person. Let me help you with something. You're not a bad person. Okay? You just not right for me. Everybody's good. Daddy said when he looked around, everything he made was good and very good. Now, that's what he said. So we have no right to say that anybody is a bad person. Nobody is a bad person. Everybody is a good person. They're just not good for you. And it's too late to find that out after you done tied the knot. It's too late to find out you dated their representative. You didn't date them. Okay? When Bishop Jakes was preaching one time and he made that statement, I said, I'll be back. You are so correct. 99.9% of the time, we date the representative. We don't date the real people. That's why I encourage singles. Be yourself. Be who you are. Okay? You got some people, case in point. You have some people, they just love a shirt and a pair of blue jeans, the cowboy boots, and a cap. That's all you've ever seen them in. Even if they go to Daddy's house, well, who's Daddy's house? The sanctuary. Normally where you go to on Sunday morning. Even when they go to Daddy's house, they go to Daddy's house in a shirt, a pair of jeans, cowboy boots, and a cap. That's it. Or either they might have their good old Texas hat, like I have. My daughter's in the Air Force, and when she was at Lackland Air Force Base, I told her in Texas, I said, I want an authentic cowboy hat. And she made sure I got it. Now I got to get my boots, and then I'll be all right. But do you understand what I'm saying? That's all they ever have. Well, they're comfortable in a shirt, pair of jeans, cowboy boots. They're comfortable. They're the best person ever walked the face of the earth that could come across your path. One of the best ones. Now, you, on the other hand, you like dressing. I mean, you know, when you step out, you hook from your head slam down to under your feet. Everything is in place. A hair, not a hair, a plate. I mean, everything's coordinated, colors, everything. Pocketbook, everything is matching. And guess what? You run across Mr. Shirt, jeans, cowboy boots, and cap. First thing you want to do is, you know, and he, listen, only place he go. Y'all remember me talking about this elegant restaurant? Oh, let me help you. The only place that joker goes is to an elegant restaurant. He feels like he eating with little children if his meal don't cost him $75 or more. Oh, he goes to his elegant restaurant, but that's the way he goes. And they can tell when he walks in that his shirt and his jeans are made of such caliber material that, oh, yeah, you good. We can tell that shirt cost you right there. No tie, no jacket, no nothing. Just his shirt and jeans. They look down at them boots, they're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, you money. Come on in, so where would you like to see it? You, on the other hand, are like, I know this man is not getting ready to take me out looking like this. He comes to pick you up, and you feel overdressed when you open the door. And you're thinking, okay, I thought he was taking me out somewhere special. And you might have this look on your face, and he'd be like, baby, what's the matter? And you'd be like, well, either maybe y'all just met or whatever, he called you by your name. Hey, what's the matter with you? Well, I feel kind of overdressed. I thought we were going somewhere special tonight. He looks at you and says, we are. You look perfect. Don't change a thing. And you going, yeah, but what you have on don't look like you going nowhere special. Oh, this is what I wear all the time. They people know me where we going. They already know me. Now you feeling funny all the way to the restaurant. You are feeling funny all the way down. Only to get there, and it's one of the most elegant restaurants you ever seen in your life. And you looking at the restaurant, you looking at him, and you like, you come here to eat looking like that. Like, yeah, what's wrong? What I got on? Childish quality stuff. And you going, okay, so where's your tie, your jacket, and all that? I don't wear that. I ain't never wore that. When I die, they're going to bury me in just what I have on. No tie, no jacket. My cowboy boots, jeans, my shirt, my cap. That's it. I'm comfortable like this. At that point, you like, I don't see how this is going to work out. So you go on in. He opens the door for you, very polite, very courteous. He knows his mannerisms as a man now. Talking about he won't walk. He opens the door to the car. He opens the door to the restaurant. When he walks in, bless God, he is met by those who pretty much kind of like own the restaurant. Mr. So-and-so, we see you back tonight. Oh, you have company tonight, sir. We ain't seen you with no company in a long time. Right then, your ears ought to be perked. So he don't just hang out with women. If he got a woman coming with him, she must be special. Okay. And just keep watching. Watch how they treat him. So do you want your usual spot for you? We remember. Do you want your usual spot for you and your guest? He'll probably say, yes, sir. Follow me. And next thing you know, you sitting in one of the most romantic, secluded areas of the restaurant you've ever seen in your life. Special music, not on no radio or intercom, live people playing. Most sweetest jazz you ever. I'm sorry, I like jazz, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, and on my way to see a soon coming King, which is my daddy. Sure do, and I still love jazz. I love soft mellow. I don't like the words, I just like the music. Jazz. I love it. And you have got the most romantic music. Like, my gosh. Come to find out, you got somebody that you didn't know was who he was. But he had been knowing you for a long time. I mean, they told you he hadn't had nobody with him. He comes in there every week. That's his normal hangout. He gets ready to go for dinner, he go in there. Now, why did I go through all of that? To point that out. Because I want you to understand, he knew he was enough. Just like he was. He didn't put on no special nothing. He was who he was. Just like he was. And he had such a confidence with who he was because he knew what caliber of man he was, that people just honored him. And you're sitting up having a fit because you're dressed in this three-piece outfit with your stilettos and stockings and hair done and pocketbook and everything. And he's like, okay, I'm going to the job I see when I get back. And you don't know how to take that. Let me help you. You should look at him and say, you know what? You have enhanced my knowledge tonight. He'll be like, what are you talking about? I've never seen a person this confident in a pair of jeans, a shirt, cowboy boots, and a cap. that hangs out to a restaurant of this caliber and the people just lay the red carpet out for you. You didn't feel like you needed to put on a tie and a suit and all of that to come to a place like this. You brought you in here with such a confidence and such an elegance in your spirit that those who are in here, they feel it and they address it. They roll the red carpet out for it. Thank you. You see, those are the type of people that you need to surround yourself with. Those are the people you need to surround yourself with. Why? Because they will show you that you are enough. Why are you putting on all these airs? When you are enough. If you will look at wealthy people, singles, you don't see them going through all of that. Most of the time, you look at wealthy people, they have them small cars. You see them eating at pretty humble restaurants. And they are loaded. I mean, they're loaded. If they went to the backside of the desert and didn't work another day in their life, they would not want for nothing. They are wealthy philanthropists. You understand me? Because why? They know they're enough. Singles, I want you to know you are enough. You said, Doctor told us that too. Yeah, I'm telling you again. Know that you are enough. Quit feeling like you have to have somebody with you or something with you, or you got to add all of these external peripherals with you. Oh, Lord, what is that? Anything that's not you, anything you have to add to you is considered a peripheral. It's more of a computer term. They call the monitor, the mouse, and the printer peripheral. Why? Because it's something that has to be added to the CPU. It has to be plugged into it. You understand what I'm saying? Singles, you are enough. Quit carrying yourself through unnecessary stress. Hear me this morning. Quit carrying yourself through unnecessary stress, trying to do all this extra stuff. And when you get through with all of that, sometimes you've hidden. Hear me, ladies. You've hidden that part of you that is so essential and so attractive. Your makeup, ladies, is inside of you, not in the store. Oh, Jesus, help me this morning. Your makeup, ladies, is inside of you, not in the store. Your makeup is inside of you, not in the store. You have some people. I remember Tammy Faye Baker before she died. They were doing the show when her and Jim were together. And she said Jim has never seen her without makeup after that saying. Because, honey, when you get sick or something really happens to you and you can't get that makeup on, I wonder what is he going to see? Is it going to shock him? Oh, no, I can't stand to be seen without my makeup on. What are you hiding? What are you insecure about? That if you walk out and your lips aren't painted and your eyes aren't decorated, you don't feel like you can be you. What are you hiding? What are your wounds that you feel like you must cover yourself up like that? Now, trust me, when it comes to the clothes, yeah, there's a lot to be desired in the cover up there, because you don't leave nothing for the man to imagine. And this is what I say to singles all the time. If you are not married, why does every man get a free picture? Why does he get to see your thighs and your breasts? He ain't paid for nothing. He ain't asked you to be his. And you just giving it all away. Cover that stuff up. Those are a man called your spouse. That's his toys. Your breast, your thighs, your most holy place on your body. Honey, that's your husband's toy. And if you don't have one, why does everybody else get to see what you have? Well, they won't buy it if you don't put it on the market. Not that. The less you put on the market, the more you might wind up with the right one. See, when you expose yourself like that, you're not expecting to marry a senator or a legislator or somebody who's in a very high, prestigious position, because they ain't going to have nobody like that on their own walking into the White House, the Pentagon, the legislative building, the Capitol. Oh, no, there you go. Your thighs out, your titties out. No. No, did she say that? Yes, I did. I went old school. Sure did. You got all that out. No, you ain't married nobody like that. They wouldn't even look at you unless they wanted a knife from you, and all you're going to get then is a denter and a wet handful and sit back to your house. Cover the stuff up. Quit hollering about you want a good man. You want a man who's wealthy. You want a man who's got a high name in society. He ain't going to marry you. Because your name in a lot of folks' mind is slut, hoe. I ain't no slut, I ain't no hoe. They quit dressing like one. Say that stuff for your husband behind closed doors. When you come out, don't nobody get to see nothing. You want this? You gonna date it? You gonna do like John told him in the Bible. You gonna bring forth fruit, meat for repentance. You gonna bring forth behavior that says you are worthy of this, because I'm the gift. Hello, ladies. I'm the gift. Then when you do get married, why does everybody get to see what now belongs to your husband? Why? Well, I'm married now. Good. Cover it up. It now belongs to him. And if you are a man, I want my wife to dress like that, honey. I want everybody to see what I got, because they can't have it. Something wrong with you. Your wife ain't no display mannequin. You just put it out there for everybody to see. They can see everything you got. It takes the value away from it. You check your wife out before she goes out that door. You see clearly? Baby. I need you to go back in there and put some mess on. Why? You got too much showing. That's for me. That ain't for everybody. That's for me. Now, I need you going back in there and put some mess on. And that's too short. Why are my thighs out? Those are my thighs. Now, nobody said you had to dress like an old woman. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is cover up what now belongs to your husband. Don't nobody get to see that. It don't belong to them. They ain't on your marriage license. Cover it up. You want the respect of a woman while you give the behavior of a hoe. I don't go to bed with nobody, Dr. McIver. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't appreciate you calling me that. Evidently, I hit something, because you wouldn't be that upset about it if I didn't hit a nerve. You are a beautiful, beautiful young woman. Why do you want to make somebody think you are devalued? I've seen even healthy women, full-figured women, saying like all in the back of them thighs. And they got a short dress on, bobbing. I'm praying God they don't bend. Don't even think to bend. That's just how short their dress was, with two little babies hanging behind them and not married. And they think that mess is cute. Cover that mess up. There is somebody who will take all that cellulite and love it like it's never been loved before. But it ain't going to be because you out exposing it to everybody. It's going to be because you have some respect about yourself. Right today, I can talk to my children. One of my daughters had a picture. And as I looked, I said, uh-oh. I said, what's happening to you? And when I got to the last picture, I said, I didn't put her on blast. I inboxed her. And I told her, I said, don't forget you're a woman. And then you are a woman of God. And you are a married woman. You got too much exposed. Now, I understand when you come out of a house where your mama said, no, you ain't going out here with your no Daisy Dukes shorts on. When you get grown and you get out on your own and married and all like that, you think, oh, I can do what I want to do now. And all that you've been wanting to do, oh, now you do it? You want to show all that, you show it behind closed doors. You don't let no man, husband, boyfriend, or nobody else devalue you. You have enough respect for yourself to keep yourself covered in a nice manner. And you don't have to look like you 90 years old and you ain't even 25. But respect yourself. That goes back again to knowing you already know. You ain't got to put on all that to be trying to attract somebody to you. You are enough. You are enough. Dress respectfully. Lord, I don't know how I got even all over into this, but somebody needs it this morning. Respect yourself. You want to be naked, go home and be naked. Start stripping as soon as you shut the door. Walk just as naked as you want to walk. You in your house. When you come out that door, ain't nobody taking care of you, paid you, and nothing else. And when I say taking care of you, I'm not talking about y'all shacking either. Because trust me when I tell you, why would you want to be a common law marriage wife when you can be a upstanding wife? Go to the altar and let the ceremony be done respectfully or in your living room or wherever you want to do it, but do it right. You'd rather settle for a common law marriage. Something happened to the joker, you get nothing all those years you done put in. But somebody didn't think you were good enough to even carry their last name. What's the matter with you? You are enough. You don't need nobody like that. Yeah, but, that's the thing now, Dr. McIver. We don't just jump up and get married like y'all did back in the day. We live together now. You devalue yourself now. And then when it's all said and done, Joker still didn't marry. Now, some do. I got a godson staying right in front of me. Him and his wife, she's his wife now. But at first, they were just living together. And I got hold of him one day. I said, look, you going to call me your mama or godmama, your other mama? I said, my children don't do this foolishness. I said, I done this. I said, this don't work. I said, number one, they done had 2 children. I said, she done give you 2 children. How you going to tell your sons not to do it and you doing it? I said, how you going to tell them to respect their women when you ain't respecting their mama? Yeah, Ma, I know. You right. You right. We going to do it. I said, oh, really? When? When you going to do it? I said, I'm not going to put too much pressure on you. I said, but this, you got to fix this. You have to fix it. You have to fix it. Why am I saying all of this? When you know you are enough, you don't let nobody devalue you. If you're good enough to be a common law wife, you're good enough to be a right wife. You're good enough to be carried to a preacher if you don't do nothing but do it in your front yard with your mom and your daddy, his mom and daddy. It don't make no difference. It ain't how many there. It's the sincerity of your heart toward each other. And if you that in love that you can live together, what's your problem? You done done everything else but took his last name. And why can't he give it to you? And if he can't, why are you putting up with that? Because what you telling him by staying is, oh, I'm not that important. If you don't want to make me legal, that's the word. Thank you, Holy Spirit. If you don't want to make me legal, I'll set up a common law. Oh, really? Wow. You don't think no more of yourself than to be a common law marriage wife. Well, the state after 7 years say that you a common law married. Yeah, but if he died, guess what? They turn around and say, you don't get nothing if it ain't in no will because you won't marry. Then you left out there. And I done seen it happen. I ain't talking about something somebody told me. I done seen this stuff. 30 years. 30 years. And the person up and died and they couldn't get jack because they won't marry. Yeah, the state said we don't recognize them because it's a common law marriage. Baby, if they have, don't get nothing. Is that really what you want somebody to think of you? If you don't mean no more to yourself than that? Come on here. Knowing you enough means I'm not taking that. You're not going to devalue me because I know my value. Yeah, but you know that's the world we live in now. That ain't the world I live in. Each person is a world, and that ain't the world I live in. Now, don't get me wrong. I tried it. I told you I ain't coming up here and talk about nothing I don't know nothing about. I tried it now. I done it for 6 months. I couldn't do it for 6 minutes after that. I got a gun put right in the middle of my forward. When I said I was getting ready to leave. It's only by the grace of God that I'm standing here, that I'm sitting here today talking to you. I told him, I said, I can't do this another minute. I can't. I said, I was raised like this. I said, what am I showing my children? I can't tell my children not to do it, and I did it. And I'm doing it. I can't do it. I got to go. I mean, this man had bought me a home and everything. I said, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I packed up my children and my things. And just as we were putting everything up, he came in. And I didn't even know he had a gun. We had a few words, and the next thing I knew, I had a gun in the middle of my forward. And it was only the grace of God and those children that stopped him from pulling that gun, because I told him, I said, if you can stand here, because I want to be treated right. I said, we are not married. And I got no business in here. And in your bed, and you're not my husband. I said, you should respect me because I can't do this no more. But since you don't care, go ahead on and pull the trigger. If you can sit and know them 4 children are sitting there looking at you, and you can pull that trigger and kill that mama right in front of their face, you go right ahead. And I had to think fast because I hadn't even thought about that. The Holy Spirit didn't give me that to say. I wouldn't even be sitting here talking to you right now. Because that was just how mad he was. That was just how mad he was. Because in his mind, he had given me his heart and his life. And I told him, I said, I appreciate every bit of it. I said, but when you got value, when you got morals, when you got standards, there ain't but so much you can do good to keep walking over. I said, to beat you down. I said, and then to say, both of us say we saved, we know God, and this what we doing? No. Can't. I said, now you might can, but I cannot. And I left. Yeah, I had tears in my eyes. I mean, I never had a man to go to do that for me. Never did. And haven't since. And he's no longer here. He's not alive anymore. And no, I didn't kill him. But my thing of it is, he respected me. He called me later and he said, I was hot because I thought I was losing you. I said, no, I ain't tell you were losing me. I told you I couldn't do this no more. I said, for 6 months, I'm sitting there tossing and turning because I know I'm doing wrong. No. But you know why I did it? Because I didn't think I was enough. Oh, I ain't forgot where I was at. I didn't think I was enough, y'all. And we all have done things because we did not know I'm already enough. Why am I carrying myself through this craziness? Why am I putting myself in positions that I don't need to put myself in positions of? Why am I letting people treat me any kind of way? Why am I doing this? I tell you why. Because you haven't yet realized you are enough. You don't need people in your corner, in your inner circle, should I say, who treat you like you less than enough. Singles, that's why I tell you this is the most important time of your life. Because you have time to get to know you and your value that your Heavenly Father put on you. And then you have time to observe those coming, stepping to you. To know, no, not that right there. That's a little questionable there. I don't think that's something I want in my inner circle. I don't want that. I have nothing against the person. But that behavior right there, no. Because see, you got to go back to the word where it says evil communication corrupt good manners. And if the Bible hadn't said it, how many times haven't you known good people? I mean good people get mixed up with some folk who was not behaving correctly. And over a period of time, you look around, and instead of them being strong enough to stay good people, that evil communication pulled them right on to them. And now everybody acting crazy. You see what I'm saying? You have to know that you are enough to the point that when somebody steps to you, you ain't skinning and grinning. You are observing and searching out that spirit. Because ladies, let me tell you something. Now, let me tell y'all something. And I'm still talking marriage before sex. I will always talk that. I will always talk it because it works. Okay? You gambling when you go to bed with a man and hope he stay with you and marry you and still love and respect you. Now, some of them, They'll tell you they ain't going to get married unless a woman go to bed with them. Well, there'll just be one man you won't be married because you ain't getting ready to devalue yourself. Because I promise you, if you let it go before then, if they do decide they want to marry you, you somewhere down the line, you still don't get the respect you need. You know why? Because you gave it up before instead of after. But ladies, let me help you with something. When you allow a man to enter into you, you allow yourself to become one with his spirit. Whatever kind of spirit that man has, as he continues to enter into the most holy place on your body, you begin to take on that spirit because you become one with it. Again, they don't even consider you married by law unless you have what they call consummated your marriage, which means you all have engaged in the sex experience. If you just said I do and never had sex, they'll say you quit, baby. That won't no marriage. You don't even have to get that alone. Y'all ain't been married. You ain't never had sex. No, you ain't had no marriage. Just tie the paper up, because y'all ain't never had no marriage. Never had. Now, I don't know what are the other legal procedures, that you do have to go through for that. But if you've never had sex with your husband, and y'all said I do legally, they don't count it as marriage. And I know what I'm talking about, because I know a couple that happened to. The man dealt with homosexuality, and they kept, putting pressure. His ministry that he fellowship with kept putting pressure on him because they thought that would get him out of it. He married a girl. They stayed together. They stayed in the same house for 3 years. He never touched her. So when she got ready to get a divorce, the court told her, if you already had sex, there ain't been no marriage. So that was the end of that. But I'd rather for a man to remember that I was one woman that wouldn't let him enter into the most holy place on my body because I did not carry his last name than to have the thought of me, oh, well, she'll drop it too. No, sir. No, I won't drop it. I'll drop you. That's what I'll drop. Because you don't value me if that's where you want to go with me and you haven't married me. No. It ain't happening. It's not happening. You are enough. And you knowing that you are enough will make you act. Well, anybody that steps to you will know they will have to respect who you are and give you the value of who you are if they want to be in your presence. You say, well, Dr. McIver, that's just pride. Anybody can talk to you. Anybody can talk to them, but anybody can't be in my inner circle. No, they cannot. And you can think any kind of way you won't think about that one. If you got it in sense, you'll adopt that for your own self. Because look around at the people that you're surrounded by. Look at them. Take a minute and reflect back on their behavior. Do they act like somebody who know they value? Who are their company keepers? What kind of behaviors do they have? Know that you are enough not to let in and everything step to you and think it's all right the way they step to you. All the way down to your children. Sometimes children feel like they want to just say whatever they want. Oh, they say it in a joking way, but that's their way of saying it, what they wanted to say. They couldn't say it like they wanted to because they know they've been flesh across the room. But they're doing it just with how much, so. Catch it and lock it right down. And I know what I'm talking about because I had to put one of mine in, matter of fact, both of them in place. I'm a full-figured woman, which means I have not a huge chest, but it's sizable. I nursed all of my children. Okay? And by nobody, I mean having nobody, because I was adopted, and so the woman that adopted me had to have them children, so she didn't know how to mentor me and help me to know how to, take care of my breast and things and put a nursing bra on, that type of thing. I didn't know all that first time. I didn't know. And then I was raising on the child. I wasn't born on the child, I was raising on the child. Okay? So I missed out on a lot. Well, one of my children decided one day to laugh at the size of my chest, of my breast. And I was in such shock at that point, I couldn't even think the answer. I couldn't believe what just come out of their mouth. And I mean, they laughing, my other child went flat to the floor over the comment. I said, oh, okay. So they decided to say something about it again. That time I told them, I said, well, if you had nursed off of them for 2 months, maybe they might not even be the size they are. They shut right up. You know what they said to me? Ma, you didn't have to go there. I said, no, you went there. You went there. So I went there with you. How in the world are you going to sit there and joke on something that fed you? And now that you up and grown, you take the need to pick on it, joke about it. Are you kidding me? Never heard it again. Never heard it again. You know what I hear now? Ma, you look good. Ma, you sure look pretty. Uh-huh. You know why? Because I'm enough. And when you are enough, you don't let people, I don't care who it is, you don't let people talk and treat you any kind of way. You stay out of their presence and you keep them out of yours. If they are going to be in your presence, you're going to know that you're enough to the point they're not coming at you any kind of way. When they step, I promise you, those 2 children of mine, they had nothing else come out of their mouth backwards. Because they weren't expecting that. And it's all because I didn't say nothing the first time. If it's all right to come on and just ride on to the ground. I was in shock the first time. I'm sober now. Come on with it again. What am I saying? When you know you are enough, your behavior tells people, you can't go at me like that because I value me. What I did because Father God made that milk. And the doctors will tell you, the best milk you can give your baby, if you don't give your baby for 2 weeks, you gave them enough nutrients to help their body to be the way it ought to be. You're doing something you're supposed to do, and then somebody's going to joke on you about it. You sitting there laughing and going right along with he. Ain't no he nothing. What I did for you was valuable. If that's the way you think about it, then I know what to do about it. You say, well, dang, Doc, if you really do that, you ain't going to have many friends. You don't need that many. Let me tell you what kind of friends you need. If you don't have one extra friend, you need to know that that friend values you as high as your Heavenly Father values you. And He values you enough to breathe Himself into you. You need to know that you are enough and that the people that are going to be in your inner circle they have the same value of you and respect for you that you have for yourself. And anybody who don't, well, nobody never see you hanging around them. And they can say you all this and that. And, oh, she thinks she's such a, she missed such a much. And he think he all of that. And let them talk whatever they want to talk. And you keep your value and your respect, and let your behavior say that. You ain't got to be nasty to nobody. You don't have to be. I won't nasty when I reply that. I just said it straight out. I told them if you had nursed on them for 2 months, maybe they might not look the way they look, the way you're describing them. And they don't look like that, but, you know, that was their way of poking fun. But when I stood up and knowing that I was enough and know, you ain't coming at me like that. I wasn't nasty. But I bet you I ain't heard it again. I hear nice things now. Because you know what? Before they open their mouth again, they'll think, now, you know what? Mama might come out of there with something that we won't expect. No, we'll leave that alone. Yep, that's right. And it don't have to be children. It can be anybody. Your coworkers, your best friends, your spouse. It can be the cashier. When I go into grocery stores, Walmart, anywhere, it doesn't make any difference. I walk up to the cash register. If I don't get a smile or a nice, hi, how are you today? Before they do anything with my food, I said, hold it, wait a minute. I said, are you all right? I said, is it bothering you to wait on me? Oh, no. I said, well, I didn't get a smile. I didn't get a nice hi. I didn't get anything. You just started throwing my food. I said, now, I don't know if you're having a bad day. I said, but you need to remember something. If everybody that comes here stop coming here, you're not going to have a job. You have a job because we keep coming in this store. Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm just tired. I said, but don't take it out on me. I sympathize with you being tired. I said, but don't take it out on your folk, honey. Because we can make it where you don't have to worry about being tired. Wish you could get tired. Quit coming in here. Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Okay. And you know what? When I go in the store now, hey, how you doing? Smiling and everything. You know why? Because I let them know you don't take me for granted. Oh, that's just somebody that came in the store. I said, baby, I'm the reason you got a paycheck. And you better act like you know it. Because it don't take but one person to start a boycott, and you ain't got to worry about going and coming to work. Waiting on nobody. So you see what I'm saying? You got to know that you are enough and that you behave where people know you are enough. People know you have value, because that's really what saying you enough is. You have value, and you know your value. And what you do is you be nice about it, even with your spouse. When singles, when y'all get married, well, see, one thing you need to start while you're dating. That's the thing. Start with your friendship. Be nice, be kind. But be attentive. Keep your antenna up. Watch what comes out of his or her mouth. And if it seems to have a pattern and you can't break the pathology, you can end it. And then say, like, what's the matter? You don't call anything. Say, well, no. I think we're done. What did I do? And if you want to tell them, tell them. If you say, well, it's no need to talk about it because we're done. And just move on. And if you're saying you're done, but if they'll listen and correct that you would like to stay with them, then tell them. So I notice every time we get in a conversation, you have a way of saying things And I really don't think you pay attention to what be coming out of your mouth. And remember, remember something that they said so you can bring it up. And if they say, oh, I didn't mean nothing by that, say, but you might didn't mean anything by it, but there was a message in it. I don't want to be with anybody that we just say anything to each other and hurt each other and act like it's all right even though we're joking. I don't want that. I want us. I want to be with somebody who we don't have to walk on eggshells around each other, but we are very, very in tune and sensitive to each other that, you know what, I don't want to say anything but anything that's going to lift them up and it's going to put a smile on their face and going to make them know just how valuable they are. That's the kind of person I want to be around. I don't have anybody in my inner circle who does not have that mentality, because that's the mentality I have. And we give to each other. We lift each other up. Well, dang, I didn't know you had to go. I said, well, you know what? We're even through discussing it. We're done. Because when they start that, you don't just forget it. They're not even on the same wavelength. Don't even want to be. Just leave it. And know that you are enough, and you are enough to the point that you don't have to let that continue. I'm telling you, we teach people how to treat us. We teach people how to treat us. You can't get mad with nobody with the treatment you get because you allowed it. If folk can do what they want to do to you and you don't do anything to divert it, then don't complain about it. You want it to stop, do something about it. They get ready to go out, you're not going. They want to come over, not tonight. They'll get the message. After a while, they either ask you what's wrong or they'll just slack off, and that's fine. Y'all go your way. But continue. Never stop knowing that you are enough and you don't need anything from the outside to validate that. Because you have everything you need on the inside that's already validated that. And as long as you remember that, singles, you'll quit having these crazy relationships, and you'll quit having these folk in your inner circle that are not doing nothing but wounding you and tearing you down instead of blessing you and building you up. Okay? Listen, my time is gone. I've got about 2 minutes. I put the phone number out there, but I have not heard that anybody has called in. One day it is going to be that way. When we put that number out there, the phones are just going to ring off the hook. I don't mind talking. I don't. And with what I've been through, trust me, I could fill up a whole hour. But I want to share my hour with you. And when we open the lines, 319-527-2580, and nobody picks up the phone and call in, then yes, we have to continue on. But I would rather share my hour with you. This has been Sister Holy Ghost on Wheels. What road did she go down? She continued on that path of I'm enough. And I hope that today you will start. If you're just hearing me for the first time, I hope today you will start today correcting your behavior that tells people, oh, it's all right, you can do whatever you want to do to them, it's okay. I hope this is the day you start correcting that behavior to where people will start saying, you be careful how you step that gal now or that man. Don't just walk right up to them, because they are valuable and they know their value. You be careful how you walk to them now. Okay? I'm looking forward to getting reports that you all are saying, oh, God, she is so right. And because you're looking back over and you're seeing how you have taught people through what you have taken off of them to treat you the way they're treating you. get it corrected, and be happy. Listen, thank you for being with me. I love you all. Appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy your weekend. Look to see you, hear you, look to have you back. I'm thinking I'm on Facebook Live, y'all. Sorry. Look to have you back with me on Tuesday on Free Spirit Radio at 9 a.m. Bye now.